Action back on Mr. Da Silva, this time with a king, queen, and the button.
Well, Peck's going to make a button raise this time to 325,000.
Pat goes out, and Zamani squeezes the pair of tens.
All in.
And he is going to shove it.
Well, tough decision for Pesh now. It cost him about 2.5 million more to call. And he could be in a race. He could be dominated here. If your opponent has a weak ace, you're an underdog. But he could be making a move.
I call.
Pesh has made the call, so we're going to have a race. Pesh with the overcard, Zamani out in front with the 2 tens.
Pesh is called with king, queen. The chance of knocking out Benjamin Zamani.
Well, Vince, all this playing, and it's pretty much come down to a race between these two guys.
Ow.
But if the tens hold up, Vince, we have a 3-horse race, and I mean a real 3-horse race.
Oh my goodness, 410!
Quads on the flop. That'll end this hand. Well, even Pesh laughs. Drawing dead on the flop. You don't expect that.
Ridiculous. Not even a queen of spades. Oh my God.
Well, Ben Zamani
Should have done it to you.
got the double up, but wasn't expecting to get it that way with 40 miles. Well, Vince, 2 tens have been the key hand at this final table so far. We've seen a big suck out. We've seen him get sucked out on, and now we see him flop quads.
All right, action on Trishelle. Canatella. So far it's been tighter than Cher's forehead. She goes away. Urban also going out. Neve Barham also folding, so it's around to Laurent.
Well, just has Nate Deuce here, going to lay it down. And Steve Elliott, the construction company owner, looks down at a pair of tens.
Just calling.
Let's take a free one.
And Thor with a queen 6, content to see a flop.
Well, here comes that flop. Oh, 10-7-5, unbelievable top set for Steve Elliott, and he quickly checks.
Yep, he's going to try to make Thor bet, and Thor's going to bite. 85,000.
Well, Vince, Thor's old school. That means when they were checking, I'm a betting. And unfortunately for Thor, he's betting here, drawing dead.
Yeah, but Steve just calling, not going to shake up his opponent, and he gets quads on the turn. Gets better and better, checks again.
Well, Vince, notice what he's doing here. He is walking the dog much better than we saw the Navy man do when he had aces full. He is just checking and letting Thor continue to bet, and unfortunately for Thor, he's doing just that. No way he can win the pot, just a matter of what he's going to lose.
I know, he's just going to think to himself, how do I milk this Norwegian for everything he's worth?
Oh, boy. I'll tell you, Thor Hansen, a long-time pro player, the only real pro at this final table. But right now, the pro in dire straits.
I mean, he just calls him. He's milking him nicely.
Marching with 2 left feet here.
River card coming up.
Well, 3 of clubs comes off. Now what do you do if you're Steve? You know, because you've been checking and calling, it looks like you've got some type of draw in hand, maybe like an 8-9 here. Now maybe if he thinks he comes out with a small bet here, that Thor come over the top of him for the rest of his chips. Not going to put him on 3 tens, let alone 4 tens here, the way this hand was played.
He bets 175,000.
Well, the gig's up.
That would be jig, but
Okay.
nevertheless,
I was bluffing us here, Schultz.
he has folded the hand.
I knew it.
In the meantime, Steve's showing everybody he had quads.
He had a pretty good hand, though.
Action with Matt Stout.
Yep. Well, and he's starting to get some hands going here. A little rush. He's got a pair of tens this time. And he'll put in the raise. 225 to go. Brian out and Faraz Jaka. Oh, wow. He even gets the better pair of queens.
Oh no. This is a disaster for Matt. His opponent's going to re-raise him on the button. Matt and Faraz started this hand with the same amount of chips, so I would be stunned if he does not move in pre-flop over this 3-bet.
Oh, wow. Joey and Scott go away. Back on Matt Stout.
even worse for Matt. One of his 10s was folded pre-flop, and Faraz has both his suits covered.
He's got about 2.3 roughly left.
All in.
Oh, he's gonna push it. And obviously Faraz has to call this, insta-call. They turn him up, and Matt just getting the wrong hand at the wrong time.
Exactly. The right play from Matt, but the wrong time, unfortunately. Faraz here in great shape to knock out Matt Stout.
Matt Stout, 33 years old, living in Vegas. Third WPT final table, never won one. The man with the great laugh and voice needs to get lucky, and not there as a queen hits on the flop. Given 3 of a kind for Faraz.
Now, Matt doesn't know it, but this tournament is over. He is drawing dead.
And it's just another queen, that's
Okay,
all.
that's just a little bit of overkill. Matt says, these are yours now, Faraz. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Now, always happy to see Matt Stout do well on the World Poker Tour, but he's going to have to wait a little longer for his first WPT title.
The man with the great laugh is not laughing now.
That's a condition for whoever wins this tournament.
Come on.
Bill is moving all in with the 2 queens.
Yep, he's down to the short stack. Ben goes out. Kevin Eister
Call.
has ace-8, will make the call.
He's got plenty of chips, can well afford to make it.
Target queens.
He knows Bill's only got about 7 big blinds.
Good luck, Bill. Thanks, man.
Bill's queens hold up. We'll still have 4 players. Well, flop comes King, Jack, 7, 2 clubs, so the 2 queens of Bill's still out front.
Yeah, nothing scary so far for Bill, the former race car driver, family man. Gotta sweat the turn.
Vince, he's looking to get to the checkered flag in this tournament. And that'll help him. A queen comes off on the turn. He's got 3 queens, but can still lose the pot. Kevin catches a 10. He'll make an ace-high straight to win it.
I improved.
Must catch a 10.
That would just be a miserable story to have to tell back in Florida. We're going to the river. Can Bill's hand hold up? And it's a queen.
So 4 queens by Bill Jennings is going to win this pot. Second time we've seen quads at this final table. Ben, you had 4 8s. Now Bill Jennings has 4 queens.